Yes, Hell War News for this 11th day of May 2018, 6018. If you're a Rothschild nutsack liquor on Hell Wars. Let's get down to fucking business here. Alright, Israel launches largest attack in decades in Syria. Yes. Been talking about it forever. You know, the Syrian oil thing with the Golan Heights and Genie Energy with Jacob Rothschild and Dick Cheney and, you guessed it, Rupert Murdoch and, yes, former CIA intelligence, yes, former CIA director James Woolsey. Yes, and they're all invested heavily in Genie Energy. There's others involved, like Bush, the Bush family. There's lots and tons of them. But anyways, just go look into Genie Energy. You'll make the connections. Follow the money. So, besides the point, Israel launches largest attack in Syria in decades. They do the war thing to distract the world from the Golan Heights oil find from Genie Energy. We'll run the video anyways for you. So here, just try to scroll it down here. I'm going to try to run this attack video for ya, just to show you. It's Al Jazeera's, I guess.
From Israeli warplanes as they carried out the largest and most prolonged airstrike in Syria since the start of its civil war. Israel says
Maybe fucking volume's okay.
Military targets,
The fuck?
Syrian anti-aircraft installations. Israel says it was a response after Iranian forces launched
Woo.
rockets at
Give me a second here.
the occupied Golan Heights.
We have made it very clear that we are here to defend ourselves. Those who started this round of violence were the Iranians who attacked Israel. We responded accordingly, and we are now waiting to see how the Iranians will respond.
Israeli forces in the occupied Golan Heights were on alert for any further response. At the same time, local residents were told to go about their business as normal. Schools were open, no restrictions placed on large gatherings. Israel says of the 20 rockets that were fired towards the occupied Golan Heights from Syrian territory,
Told you.
they
There
all
you go.
either
Golan
fell in
Heights.
Syrian territory or they were intercepted. What followed was a massive and prolonged response from the Israeli armed forces, a real escalation in the kind of force that Israel has so far been prepared to use within Syria. It's a message to deter any further such action, and it's also making the most of an opportunity to do as much damage to Iranian forces as possible. Israel's government has long warned of a growing threat from Iranian bases and missiles inside Syria. It seems to have decided to act sooner rather than later.
We have, of course, hit all the infrastructure. Not all, but almost all of the Iranian infrastructure.
All right, let's just stop this bullshit right there. Okay, so you got Israel going into Syria. They're blowing the fuck out of the fucking place. Iranian installations that are put there by the Syrian government, Assad government, that is. And, of course, the Russians who are backing Assad. And, of course, fucking... You got the whole area basically conflicted between, ISIS forces, which are American-backed CIA-hired military contractors, and the Russians, the Chinese, Iranians, fucking whatever. So Israel decides to go in there and blow the flying fuck out of Syria and Iranian fucking installations. So I don't know what's going to happen now, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be pretty fun. But of course, I told you, it's in the Golan Heights, trying to get people out of there so that they can continue with their fucking Genie Energy, fucking oil find. Now, it's not Israel's business, the Golan Heights, but of course they think they own the Golan Heights, but they don't. It belongs to Syria. So we'll see what happens in the near future with this bullshit. Hell War News, just telling it fucking how it is. Keep watching. It gets more interesting as we go. I'm out of here.